right? He steals his arm back, he shrimps in, gets up on a base, turns around, and he makes the escape. Okay? So that's what's happening in this. His prime concern is close the space, get my body in tight, get my arms in tight, protect my arms, then I protect my shoulder by turning in, shrimping in, and stealing my arm back away from him. So we're going to work on defense for Juji Gatame if you're on bottom here like Jake is. Right? Now, there are a lot of ways, there are several ways to get out. Okay? What we're going to show the one is that this is the highest rate of success. This is a good old standby, but it really does work. It really does work, okay? And not always, but it usually works, okay? All right, so Eric's turned him over. He's got Jake in the leg press position. Now, one note very quickly here. This position that they're in, that Eric's got Jake in, is what we in our club call a leg press. He's pressing him down with his legs. Some people will call this the Juji Gatame position, but you can do a whole lot more than Juji Gatame from here. But so we'll call it that. We call it the leg press, okay, because it's a good name for it, describes what is going on. All right, he's got him here. Now, what he wants to do is protect his arm. So his position is really important. He's always, his feet are on the mat, his knees are up, and he's ready to shrimp. And here's why we do the shrimping exercises every practice. You'll see it here in a second. Now, before he does the shrimping, Jake is going to grab his hands together, and you can see how he's grabbing. Go ahead and do square grip, okay? Whatever you want to do to get a strong grip, whether it's a square grip or a wrapping grip like this, okay? Whatever you do, I always use the square grip personally. It worked well for me, all right? All right. And he's going to get that grip, and he's going to pull as tight to his chest as he can. So he wants no room here. If he has his hands, his hands are real high, boy, that Eric would go to work on. He doesn't want that. He wants his hands in tight, all right? So he pulls them in tight. That's his first form of defense right there. That's his protection, all right? Now, after he does that, he's going to do two things pretty much at once. He's going, with his right shoulder, his right elbow, he's going to turn his body, and he's going to jam his elbow down below Eric's pubic bone, okay, below his crotch area. So he's stolen his shoulder back. He's putting his inside elbow, the one he wanted to lever and stretch free, in this case it's Jake's left arm, he's going to jam his elbow down below Jason's crotch, right, below his pubic bone, all right? And now what he's done to Jason no longer has a nice lever and fulcrum going. He doesn't have this going now. He's bent that, and he's driving that in. So when he's actually in here working this, Jake is now driving his right forearm into Jason's pubic bone. Now look what he did. He shrimped in. Can you do that again? Now watch how he just shrimps in as he does that. He shrimps in. And his feet are still on the mat, okay? But he's pulled his arm back in. He's stolen his arm back from Eric. Because Eric had his arm to begin with. And now he's stolen it back, okay? Now, he's going to keep pulling his arm back out as he gets on his knees and pulls Eric down, and he can pull his arm out, or he can work around him, tries to apply a pin or something himself, okay? Do that again, guys. So look at it, he's been taken down. Jake's in trouble, okay? What he does, he grasps his hands very tightly together to his body. See that? Okay. Now, when he does that, he's going to pull his elbow in, his shoulder in. He's going to turn into Eric really forcefully. And as he does that, he shrimps into him. See that? See, he keeps pulling his arm free and comes up onto his knees to get a base. So when he get that base, and now he can go around him and counter him. He can go for a pin or something like that. But at least he's not getting his arm locked in. Now watch his feet this time. Okay, he pulls it in. You see how he shrimps?
Shoulder.
Now he's going to work. Yeah, he's going to push him down. He's going to get on his base and work around him. So you want to get to a stable base to finish it and counterattack. Okay, so that's probably, in my opinion, the most effective defense and escape from Juji Gatame. Okay, and we just call it steal back your shoulder, steal back your arm type escape. All right.